This old-time radio program was originally aired live, long before the advent of high fidelity.
Muncie, Indiana is the LA of the Midwest.
The incredible spreadables.
I'd taste it one time. If it's artificial house.
Tammy looks like a respectable cheesemonger.
Does it come with a fizz bottle for the kids so they can really play Amazon delivery?
Nathan, you want to take the intro?
I don't know what to say.
Okay. Well, I know, but
I never intro. You're the introer.
I guess I am the intro, aren't
You
I?
always intro.
I do.
I never intro anything.
I'm a selfish lover.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the 2024 Sushi Jackknife Christmas Special. Spectacular.
La 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 la.
Yes. And boy, it is special this year. Let me tell you.
It's the most work we've put into anything in a while. I'll say that much.
Exactly what I was going to say. We have done more this year than we have done in probably 6 or 7 years, to be honest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tonight, we have for you a number of special things. One, we've got an original song from yours truly, Nathan Badley.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yes, that's true.
2, we have our first radio play since the original Tuba Man Saves Christmas all the way back in 2015, maybe? Probably 2015.
By the way, Tuba Man is still here and still saving Christmas.
Oh, it's awesome.
Every so often I see Tuba Man.
Yeah.
He hasn't gone anywhere.
He's fucking real, y'all.
And that's it.
3, we have an original story, also from Nathan Badley.
Mm-hmm.
And 4, and perhaps most exciting of all, we have with us tonight the CEO, Adam Gumby, joining us for the entirety of the episode.
Hello. Adam better than Roy Gumbert, actually, is the full title.
That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a weird little war going on with Roy.
Never talk to the man.
That makes it easier to have a war, though,
It's true.
if you don't know what your enemy looks like.
That's
You know?
right. That is true. That is very true.
No feelings develop. You don't feel bad about destroying them.
Just warfare. Faceless people.
I feel like knowing both of you, obviously one of you more than the other, because we've been friends since 8th grade or something.
Uh-huh.
I think he would like you. I think Roy would like you.
But the real question is, in a fist fight.
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know how tall Gumby is, but Roy's a powerhouse. He's very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the thing, talking to people online doing podcasts. So, like, I do a lot of gaming stuff for, like, podcasts and stuff, right?
Right.
And then there are conventions called PAX, where it's like a video game convention and people go. And then you meet all the people you've heard or watched on YouTube videos on your little screen. And you're like, everyone is very small or very big to what I thought they were going to be. So I could be massive, you know?
Yeah, you might be. You really might
Everyone
be.
says I'm bigger than they expected. I mean, I am 6'1", like 210 pounds. So
You're lean as well.
I don't feel lean, but
You sound lean to me.
you know,
In that description.
I guess that's good.
Gumby, while we're on the topic, tell the good people about your shows.
I do a video game show, Respawn Aim Fire. That's the biggest thing I do at the moment.
Respawn, aim, fire.
Respawn, like when you play a video game, you respawn, aim, fire.
I'm bad at all 3 of those.
That's fine.
You're bad at respawning?
Not that one. That one I'm good at.
That's the aim and fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a weekly video game podcast. We also do monthly extra shows.
Cool.
Like we'll play like Jeopardy and shit. Or just whatever. We did a movie commentary for Monster Hunter, the movie.
Oh, yes.
By Paul W.S. Anderson.
Not
Mila
the
Jovovich.
other Paul Anderson.
Not the good Paul Anderson, the bad Paul Anderson.
Right. Mortal Kombat
crazy
Paul
stuff.
Anderson. Yeah. Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, we just do silly stuff. So go check that. That's a fun podcast. It's
Sounds
also
awesome.
YouTube and all that. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Well, yeah, you got podcasts that are taking you out to the West Coast and shit. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's something.
There we go.
We've gotten as far as Muncie, Indiana.
Yeah, almost the same.
That's close.
You know what they say? Muncie, Indiana is the LA of the Midwest. That's what they say.
I believe
I'm from Indiana, and I would say that's not true.
Well, guys, we have a lot of Christmas traditions we built up over the years, not just year. One of them, and we haven't visited these kind folks in a long time, but maybe one of the best things we ever did on the show is pay a visit to the Swiss colony.
Oh, the Swiss colony.
Oh, we got to do it.
The sweetest of colonies.
You know what I love about Swiss Colony? Ever since, this is like 6 years ago when this came up on the podcast.
Something like that.
I work in delivery, maybe for the government, so you can guess what that is.
Okay.
And we get these at Christmas time, and every time I look at one, I get a smile on my face. It's like, oh yeah, I remember the Swiss Colony.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I get two. Actually, I noticed my mailman, not saying that's what you do, I noticed my mailman laughing to himself while looking at my catalog before putting it in the mailbox.
You must get a special edition or something. I don't know.
I have two. I got this one, the standard one, about a month ago, right? And then I got the It's Not Too Late for Christmas delivery edition with a Santa Claus. Is that a dog?
A mouse, maybe?
A mouse?
A Santa mouse?
It looks like a Santa mouse, yeah.
Why is the Santa mouse turning himself into a comet?
He's Super Saiyan. What's going on here?
Oh, yeah. It's a super powered Santa mouse. Yeah. Well, just so you guys know, if you need anything from the Swiss Colony for Christmas this year, I have up to $400 worth of credit available to me. And I only have to pay $25 a month forever.
What's the interest on $400 of Swiss Colony credit?
Oh my God! Maybe
only 48% APR or something crazy like that. Yeah. Pretty good deal.
I don't know if I can find the fine print here, but yeah.
You know what I thought when you said that initially, Nathan? I'm talking to you now, not Justin. Yeah. When he said he had $400 credit, I was like, does he shop there so much that they've given him $400 worth of credit on his account? But
yeah, no, not only does he shop there that much, he spends that much time calling in to complain about products.
Like, here's $20, leave us alone.
Yeah.
Did I not send you something from the Swiss Colony one year?
You sent me a tin of what, I don't know what kind of cookies they are, but the little dry cookies that people send as gifts, but no one really ever is like, oh, I'm going to buy those.
Right.
Like, they're only gift cookies. I don't know.
Right. No one ever, they weren't baked anywhere. They just appear around this time of year. People forage for these cookies and then they throw them in a tin. Right. That's right. I thought I had done that. Well, this year, you guys, they have a couple of new offerings I wanted to point out to you. We all know about their famous summer sausages.
Of course.
Yep. This year, not only do we have the standard versions, we also have I think this is a brand new caraway, spiced, herbed, whatever, caraway caraway seeded sausage.
What is the flavor of caraway?
It tastes like what is caraway? It's a weird flavor, to be honest with you. They put it on like certain kinds of sandwiches. I don't know how to describe the flavor of caraway.
So anytime you say anything, I have to Google it immediately. Caraway is a popular spice, often added to rye bread for extra flavor.
There you go.
It's also used with dill and garlic for making pickles. So it is a bread spice that they put in a summer sausage.
I don't know that anyone was asking for that. Was there anyone complaining about the flavor of the summer sausage, asking for a different spice to be put in there?
I don't know, but if that doesn't do it for you, they also have the new garlic summer sausage as well.
That makes more sense.
Right?
I'm for that one. Yeah.
There's been a real uptake in the caraway though, because multiple things here are offering you caraway flavoring. I think
a big shipment of caraway came in and had to figure out what to do with it. I guess. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's like Swiss Colony. You know how every few years there's the new food trend?
Yeah.
Everyone jumps on board. Swiss Colony is trying to make their own.
Yes.
Like no one else is on board with the caraway trend, but they want the caraway trend.
We are your caraway destination, the Swiss Colony. Their little hams are really sad. You guys remember these little hams that they have in the center there? You see that guy?
Yeah, it's like a weird charcuterie board, but just in a box.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something about the fact that the label just says ham on it. Like no descriptor, just it's nondescript ham.
Wait a minute. This
Makes me a little bummed out.
Yeah. As I look closer, I do see it says ham summer sausage. So they've somehow figured out how to turn the summer sausage into a ham?
Now with more caraway.
What else did I highlight this year? Oh, you can get some Colombian Supreme coffee. That's part of the $109 Santa's 77 favorites.
You're going to need that $400 credit for that one. Yeah.
I want to get at least 3 of those. So, might have to call and get my limit increased to see what I can do.
So I'm an insane person. I am currently on SwissColony.com, browsing their thing. When you just type in Swiss Colony into Google, it gives a 4.2 star rating to, I guess, like Colony Brand LLC or whatever. I see on here Christmas Petit Fours.
Yes.
$19.99 through $56.99. I only know Petit Fours because I started watching the Baking Championship shows on HBO Max, so I know what a Petit Four is now.
Yeah, those little cakes, right?
Yeah, the little itty bitty handheld ones.
Little cakes.
Little cakes. And they're like covered in like a chocolate as well, usually. I think.
I'd eat that.
Yeah. That is the thing more often when I flip through this catalog that I'm actually tempted to buy over everything else is the Petit Four.
Okay, what's the thing you're least tempted to buy, though?
Well, it might be the gigantic wheel of cheese that you can also purchase.
The blocks of cheese, good Lord.
These are 2-year vintage cheeses. We get actually it's rather affordable considering we can get a pound of cheddar, vintage cheddar, $23.99. $10 more will get you 2 pounds of vintage cheddar for $33.99.
You're actually an idiot if you don't get 2 pounds.
And this year they want to introduce us. They've been selling cheese since 1926, y'all. But this year they want to introduce us to a new staff member. This is Tammy Miller. She is their expert cheese grater, not grater. Grater, grader.
Oh, okay.
Because she has served as a judge in national and international cheese competitions. With her many years of training and experience, Tammy can recognize the slightest flavor and texture differences and holds our cheeses to the very highest quality standards. And there's Tammy for you right there.
See, that's a job I want right there. I wouldn't have a lot of like constructive criticism.
Yeah.
But getting to eat the cheese and then you taste the cheese and you look at the people who made the cheese and you just go, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good cheese.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm also curious how Tammy
do
does her job. Does she go through the factory and just like opens up a prepackaged thing and like takes a chunk and like, good cheese. This one's all right. This one's bad. Take it off the conveyor belt.
Oh, Tammy just came by and fucked up my Santa 77. Damn it. Jesus. Another favorite around Sushi Jackknife Town, everybody. We made a big deal of this a few years ago. The incredible spreadables, guys. Ranging from garlic, mild jalapeno, sweet and hot, Ramblin' Ranch. That's a ranch that sluts around. Mellow cheddar, shrimp scampi. Smoked bacon, crab delight, lobster delight. By the way, every seafood one comes with an asterisk. Oh, seafood flavors.
It should come with an asterisk.
Seafood flavors are artificially flavored.
Yeah. Makes them keep longer.
Yeah. So
not real chunks of shrimp in that cheese log.
Who was asking for shrimp flavor in anything from the Swiss Colony?
Tammy.
There is Tammy was grading all of the cheeses down because there wasn't enough shellfish involved.
Not enough cod in the Swiss. So you gotta throw that in there. It'll make it better.
Swiss and bacon, no asterisk there.
Mm-hmm.
Garden vegetable, French onion, spinach supreme, port wine, classic, and finally shrimp cocktail.
No. Hard pass. Tammy, get them under control here. What is this?
Tammy looks like a respectable cheesemonger, and I just don't see how she can let this slide with these incredible spreadables.
I would like her to quit in protest of the incredible spreadables.
But listen, if none of that suits your fancy, this year, and this is a new one, they are now featuring for the real masculine fella in your life, wild game sausages.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. So we've got buffalo, venison, and elk summer sausage as well.
Well, Joe Rogan will be pumped.
Ted Nugent, this box is for you. I love how they package the smaller sausages, though. They roll them up like cigars.
Yeah.
You see that?
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
real quick, I'm enjoying this website. There's all sales all over the place. There are 3 in a row that are just the funniest names ever, right? We'll go ahead.
Right.
We'll start with the one you've already said. Wild Game Meat Sticks.
Yeah.
Interesting name for a thing, Wild Game Meat Sticks, but it is exactly what you just showed us. Next up, 43 Seasons Pleasers. I'm assuming that's 43 different items, but it's a season pleaser. And last but not least, this one's only $9.99, so I actually might check this out. 4-Way Fun.
Oh. That's all it costs to have 4-way fun?
Apparently, according to them.
Wow.
That is a lot less than I would have guessed for 4-way fun.
Likewise.
Yeah, they think it at least costs like a glass of wine or something and another couple. But 4-Way Fun, only $9.99. So enjoy that.
We'll
Gonna need some of that port wine spreadables to have some 4-way fun.
All the scampy spreadables, please. All the scampy.
Yeah, that's it.
And finally, this year from the Swiss colony, the all-new cheesecake trees, which I have to say look delightful.
That is very festive.
Look delightful. And if that's not even festive enough for you, we've got the forest Yule log.
No, go back to the cheesecake.
Okay, back to the cheesecake trees.
So the cheesecake, it looks like a Little Debbie treat.
It does.
But they took out the dry cake and jammed in cheesecake in there.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's what I'm talking about.
So if you're looking for a gift this year, I mean, I think at this point you still have time to order. Order by December 16th, standard delivery. This is a commercial for the Swiss colony. December 20th, expedited delivery. Even by December 22nd, they can get it to you.
Tammy delivers it personally at that point. If you order on the 22nd, she hops in her Subaru and drives to wherever you're having the food delivered, hands it to them in person. So
that's like $1,000 overnight, but yeah, she probably do it. Last thing, I found it. We started the segment talking about that weird mouse, right? That's on that one catalog.
Yes.
On sale now for $15.99 through $74.99. I don't know why there's
74.
I guess you can buy a bunch of them. Chris Mouse Chocolate. It's a chocolate in the shape of a mouse. His name is Chris, like short for Christopher Mouse. Chris Mouse.
Chris Mouse.
I'm assuming that's the name of that mascot. Chris Mouse.
I thought you were going to talk about there was a new spreadables, including mouse.
Mouse tails.
Yeah. Which I'd taste it. I'd taste it one time.
Hey.
If it's artificial mouse.
Make sure that asterisk is in place.
Right, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's another visit from the Swiss colony, from our homes to yours. Our favorite people this time of year, definitely. Perhaps a more dubious corporation we could chat about. This is the other catalog I received this year. This is the Amazon Kids Gift Book.
Oh boy.
Yeah. In my day, this was the Sears catalog. Maybe,
Yeah. Do you remember, like, you would get the newspaper and it was just filled with the toy catalogs from different places?
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's like inserts.
Yeah. Like big, thick, Kmart booklets.
Yes. Yes.
The Toys R Us one was always a treat as well.
Yeah.
Toys R Us one was great. Absolutely.
Those days need to come back.
I know.
So.
Those were good days. I've even heard of people buying vintage ones of those on eBay as gifts.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We would have to bring back Sears from bankruptcy. We'd have to bring back Toys R Us from bankruptcy. All those companies are no longer with us.
I'm fine with it.
It's true.
Let's make it happen.
Bring them back.
The thing I found interesting flipping through the Amazon Kids gift book, doesn't even have a warm and friendly title, if I'm honest.
No.
Is so many of the toys within here are holdovers from our very own childhoods. I mean, not everything, because you can buy the Amazon exclusive Amazon Prime delivery van Ride-On right there. That's an Amazon truck that a kid can ride.
Yeah, those just like the delivery vans. What do we
Exactly.
Does it come with a piss bottle for the kids so they can really play Amazon delivery?
Realistic mini packages, yeah. Piss bottle. That's good. But Elmo's in here, fucking Legos and shit, that kind of bullshit's in here. But a shocking amount of things like, well, there's Pokemon. That wasn't so much my childhood. I was a little too old for it, but Sonic the Hedgehog shows up in here. As well, axolotls are big this year, I'm noticing. Everybody familiar with what an axolotl is?
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
What is it, Gumby?
It's like a salamander type creature.
Salamander type creature, yeah. That doesn't ever fully mature. It's stuck in puberty its whole life.
It's a little pink, white, little lizard dude.
I don't like that. I don't like that thing at all.
The kids love it. I think kids like it because it's one of the few creatures in nature that has a smile. Sort of, it's cute. Even though the other animals that smile at you are things with teeth that will bite you. But
well, and that smile did look a little like a plotting smile, like scheming, slitting your throat while you're sleeping. That kind of smile,
Thomas and Friends showing up in here. Maybe the big one for little kids this year is going to be the Bluey. The Bluey is everywhere. Yeah.
No more.
I know. But as I flip through, here we go. Yeah, a lot of mutating things. Lab mutators. That's a toy this year. What else have we got here? Let's see.
Hold on. No. What do you do with a lab mutator?
Well, it looks to be. Oh, is this from YouTuber Mr. Beast?
I'm gonna say I googled it. It's Mr. Beast Lab Mutators.
Who the fuck is that guy? He's everywhere now.
He's the big YouTube guy.
He's the big YouTube guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The way our country's going, he's going to be our next president.
I would think
that's inevitable. It's going to be Mr. Beast presents America.
I'm sure I locked. How many people are in America?
300 million.
300.
Yeah,
I locked 300 million people onto a continent, and here's what happened.
Yeah, see what happened. Good Lord.
We also have, as Gumby mentioned earlier, we have some Saiyans represented here. We got some Dragon Ball. The One Piece that the kids love these days, I'm noticing. I knew nothing about it, but apparently it's existed for a long time. Godzilla, of course.
Right.
Very happy to see my friend there, Godzilla. And perhaps something hugely nostalgic, I know for myself and maybe for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles classic Technodrome?
Yeah, Technodrome. Mm-hmm.
Technodrome playset, which I had as a child.
Yeah, I will tell you, I've done all my Christmas shopping, and I have had to fight the urge every time I've gone to a store to buy something for my child to buy him Ninja Turtle stuff.
Yeah. Because
he doesn't care. Like, he doesn't give a shit about anything Ninja Turtles. But I see it and go, he should.
Of course.
What if I just buy all of it and then he has no choice but to like it? And
was that not the greatest toy? Sorry.
Oh, it was.
It was so good.
And now they're remaking you know how there were all the Ninja Turtle toys that had nothing to do with the show? They just kept creating side characters for toys.
Oh yeah.
They're redoing all of those now too.
Oh my God.
So you can go get random characters that were never on a TV show and still play with them.
Go hang out with the Rat King.
That's it.
The Rat King. That rules. Plenty of Spider-Man, plenty of Star Wars. I mean, my God.
Yeah. Well, Disney.
Yeah, there you go. In pages and pages dedicated to Star Wars.
Oh, they are going to milk that teat dry.
My God.
Oh, Disney's going to milk it dry. Boy.
Half the things you said in that catalog are just for the parents who are looking at things for their kids.
Exactly.
It's just for you.
Exactly. And I feel like, we're of a generation that I've heard it said that we're maybe one of the more nostalgic generations ever, because when we were kids, there was so much media out there directly marketing towards us to get get our parents to buy things. But it was also amazing at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so here we are.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than all of the Bluey toys and all of that exists now. Yeah. So
you should buy some Bluey toys and then buy the Technodrome and just have them destroy Bluey.
That's it right there.
Fantastic. Well, there was a lot of mouse talk within that segment, and I believe we have a story tonight which might feature a little rodent.
We do.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Would you like some story time?
I would love some story time. Gumby, were you ready for some story time?
I got my hot chocolate and my bourbon, and I'm ready to go.
Yes.
All right. So this is a little story I wrote specifically for Justin, because I know that we just talked about, you like to be nostalgic.
I do.
This is a story about one of your earlier Christmases in life. Yeah. The clock struck 11 on the evening of December 24th, 1995. As the world outside grew quiet, a young Justin sat in his bed, giddy with anticipation for the following day.
Oh boy, I hope I get all the things I asked for this year. I just know that Santa Claus will bring me that brand new Sega Saturn. Then I can finally find out what this whole Sonic thing is all about. And I'm sure I'll finally get my very own copy of Cracked Rear View. No one understands me and my child feelings like Hootie and all of his blowfish friends.
Suddenly, Justin sat up in his bed. He was so horrified, and he began to shake.
Oh, no! I forgot to mail my list to Santa. I got so sidetracked sitting by myself.
Nope, you got to get through the whole line. You got to do it. This is, by the way, this is all going to be presented with no edits. I want no edits.
No edits. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, no! I forgot to mail my list to Santa. I got so sidetracked sitting. This fucking hits hard, dude.
Yeah.
It hits really. Hang on. I gotta drink some water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no! I forgot to mail my list to Santa. I got so sidetracked sitting by myself on my rock in the woods that I completely forgot. And now I'll never get the things my prepubescent brain wants.
You really chose poorly when you decided to do this high voice. Now you have to read that line like that. Dejected, Justin sat there, his head hanging low. He had never felt this sad. He had known this would be the year he would finally have everything he had dreamed of, but it seemed he would be forgotten yet again, much like the Sega Saturn would be in less than 3 calendar years. As Justin sat there, his tears coating the sleeves of his pajamas, a small mouse peeked his head around the nightstand. Curious, he crept closer. Hey, what's the matter? You're leaking water from your face.
Oh, nothing you can help with, Mr. Mouse. I just forgot to send my letter to Santa Claus, and now I'm going to have the saddest Christmas of all time.
Mr. Mouse thought through all of the sadder Christmases in history. He was tempted to call Justin a little weenie, but decided that this would just be adding insult to injury. Not making fun of him was his little Christmas gift to Justin. That does sound pretty sad.
Pretty sad? It's the worst thing ever!
Mr. Mouse struggled to stay civil. Well, why don't you do something about it? Justin furrowed his brow.
You mean kill Santa?
I did not mean kill Santa.
Then what should I do?
Santa hasn't been here yet. You could still get your list to him. I bet if you move now, you'll be able to catch him. And then you can stop with this crying. It's really a lot. Justin ignored Mr. Mouse's critique, focusing on the idea instead of the harsh truth that would have certainly made him cry more.
Then it's settled. I'm off to the North Pole.
Okay, well, that doesn't seem like the best idea.
Why not?
It's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Santa definitely isn't at the North Pole. You do know how time zones work, right?
Yes.
Mr. Mouse sighed, then used his adorable mouse paws to rub his adorable mouse temples. For a brief second, he thought about sending Justin to the North Pole just so he could be done with this entire conversation. But knowing it was the season of giving, decided against it. Because of time zones, Santa has been working for hours already. I mean, in New Zealand, it's already 5 p.m. on Christmas evening. Mr. Mouse began to whip out a series of maps and charts. As anyone with half a brain knows, mice have a keen sense of direction and a mildly obsessive personality. In the fortunate case of Justin, Mr. Mouse just happened to have devoted this obsessive personality into becoming one of the world's foremost Santaologists. Judging by this, I would say he's set to hit Nuuk, Greenland in the next 2 hours. If you can get there quickly, your Christmas just may have a chance.
Then it's settled. I'm off to Greenland. Do you think I'll need a coat?
Yeah, it's December in Greenland. You're gonna need a coat.
Do you think a jacket will work?
Mr. Mouse really regretted not sending him to the North Pole now. As quickly as Justin could, he ran out of the house and down the street to the nearby bus stop. Just like that, he had reached the airport.
I need to get to Greenland as quick as possible. It's an emergency.
Well, you're in luck. We have a flight leaving in 2 minutes. It's nonstop, so you'll be there in no time. Justin furrowed his brow.
Yeah, that's cool. You know, it might just be kind of fun to take a road trip, though. We could listen to some music, eat some snacks.
I thought you said you needed to get there as quick as possible.
Right, but I don't need to fly there or anything.
Well, you'd have to figure out a way to drive across the Atlantic Ocean then.
Do you think there's a ferry or something?
Now the airline employee furrowed his brow. You mean across the Atlantic Ocean? He tapped away at his keyboard. I think you could be there by January 22nd.
Do you think that would work?
Just then, a voice came from behind a nearby faux cat palm. Not only was this plant an excellent way to pretend that life could survive in a desolate airport landscape, but it was also an excellent hiding place for sneaky sneaks who were busy sneaking. Psst! Hey you! Justin did not respond. He was a responsible lad who knew he should never speak to strangers, especially when whispering to him from hidden shadowy areas. He also was not sure the you the voice spoke of was him. It could have been an entirely different you. Psst! You! The one who forgot to wear a coat! Now Justin knew it was him. He slowly wandered away from the ticketing counter towards the plant to see who was whispering to him. Maybe it was the plant itself. Hey, you need to get to Greenland quick?
Yeah, how did you know that?
I could hear you tell the ticketing guy that. We could all hear you. You really need to work on whispering.
Noted.
Listen, I know a way you can get there fast, but you have to promise you won't freak out when I tell you.
Sure, I can do that. You haven't ever let me down before, random plant.
Okay, so the first thing to tell you is I'm not a plant. As he said this, an old man stepped from behind the plant. His scraggly beard reached nearly to his waist, his sharp nose jutting out from his mustache. He was gaunt and pasty with his hands buried deep into his pockets. The old man began to speak. My name is Lenny. I know what I'm about to say sounds crazy, but I hope you can believe me. I have lived here in the airport for 30 years now, just waiting for a chance to escape. See, small boy, I'm a wizard who has been cursed to roam Terminal B for eternity.
You're a wizard?
Yeah.
And your name is Lanny.
That's it, yeah.
That's a terrible wizard name.
Lenny looked at him, irritation flooding his face. Look, we can't all be Merlin. Now can we? You self-entitled brats thinking you know all about wizards just because you saw a TV show. It's discrimination. That's what it is. You think you know all about us just because... Lenny took a deep breath and composed himself. Look, kid, I can send you straight to Greenland with no flying if you want, but you have to do something for me.
What's that, Lenny?
All I want for Christmas is to be free from this hellscape. The terminal plays Wonderful Christmas Time every half hour. Do you know how insane that is? Paul McCartney doesn't even want to hear that song more than once a year, but I'm hearing it 48 times a day. I need you to get me out of here. I need you to tell Santa about me and ask if he can help me.
You just want Santa to help you out? I'm sure he could do that. It's not that big of a deal.
Then let's do it. We better get you there fast. There is magic involved, so I will need you to believe.
Okay.
Say you believe.
I believe.
No, I mean like with gusto or something.
I really believe.
Yeah, okay, good enough. And with that, Lenny pulled his aged wand from his pocket. He waved his arm through the air. There was a whoosh of wind, a bright flash of light, and with that, Justin was in Iceland. Okay, we're in Iceland now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No, this is me to adult Justin.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, you're ready? Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to gear up for your lines on this one. Okay. 1995 was the first of several major melting events in Greenland, as the surface ice showed melting for the first time in history. Despite the global warming that had begun to affect the country, Justin realized something immediately after the bright light and whooshing dropped him on the outskirts of Newark.
Mr. Mouse might have been right about that coat.
He looked at the town in front of him. Santa had to be here somewhere. Mr. Mouse wouldn't have lied to him. But in a town of 20,000 people, how can you find one magical old man with 8 magical reindeer? As Justin hustled into town, he glanced at all of the rooftops he could see, but to no avail. Time was running out, and he needed to find him now, or Christmas would be ruined. Frustrated and realizing he might catch frostbite, he ducked into the first building he saw, a dimly lit bar called Mana Immernaturafirvok. That's Greenlandish for this is a bar.
Got it.
Being Christmas Eve, the bar stood empty aside from a single bartender behind the bar polishing a glass. Being the only person in sight, Justin approached the man. Georgia schools might not have done a great job of teaching science or math or English or history or nutrition or music or PE. But fortunately for Justin, they were great at teaching Greenlandic.
Hunaga, Arnak, Tasa Najua Kakakama, Agarea Quenga Gliklag, Kisiana Santa Clausamic, Radichiskus Quarama, Apumik, Vin Garmic, Kisakatika Gagagnag, Ender Turu, Joshu Amik, Il a quick sweet quick Unalu Unaga Nalura, Christiami, Angusiumi, Sipiniqualagag, Aguli Tuga, Christiamic, Agalagaraga.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I only speak English. My name is Hans. How can I help you?
Oh, excuse me, sir. I am not from around here, clearly, but I am searching for Santa Claus. My mouse friend told me he would be around here now, but I haven't seen him anywhere. I desperately need to give him my Christmas list, or my Christmas will be ruined.
Santa Claus, you say? I haven't seen him in many years. Justin looked at Hans sympathetically.
Why is that?
Well, several years ago I did something bad and ended up on the naughty list.
What was it?
Oh, I tried to overthrow the government and install a totalitarian state government in its place. Kids will be kids. Justin did not understand what this meant, but it sounded pretty bad. Do you think Santa would put me back on the good list if we found him?
Sure. I'm sure he totally would.
I mean, I only firebombed 2 buildings. It wasn't even that bad. My militia was pretty low-key. I really don't think anyone died. Justin was eager to change the subject.
Boy, it sure is cold out there.
Yeah, you really should have worn a coat. Hans paused. Wait, what's that noise? Do you hear that? The two stood there, silently listening. In the distance, you could hear the slight ringing of bells. You could also hear the bellows of a man as he screamed. Go on, you stupid reindeer! We have to make up some time here! I swear if you don't hurry up, Mrs. Claus is going to have venison tomorrow night! Do you think that's him?
I don't know who else it could be.
Okay, well, you better hurry up. If you need any help, I'll just be down here in the bar alone, working on my manifesto. I'm hoping to get it published this summer. Fingers crossed! Justin darted out the door. He was there. Only 20 feet above the street, a husky man stood on a roof, cursing at his livestock. He wore a red coat lined with fur and seemed very warm in it. Justin was jealous of the coat, but more than that, he was overwhelmed. He had traveled thousands of miles, risking life and limb. His journey was nearing an end at last. Hey, what do you think you're doing down there? Justin was shocked that he had been seen. He looked for a faux plant like his wizard friend had used in the airport to hide, but it was no use.
Santa? It's me, Justin.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm Santa. I know everything, duh. Hurry up if you want something. Thanks to Blitzen, we're behind schedule. Isn't that right, you sack of crap?
Yeah, the thing is, I traveled all this way because I forgot to give you my Christmas list. I really wanted to get a new Sega Saturn in. It just seems like maybe I don't need that after all. See, the thing is that I've met some great people along the way here. There was Lenny the Wizard, who only wants to be able to live his life, and Hans, who, well, maybe keep him on the naughty list a little while longer. Even Mr. Mouse. I guess it seems like maybe I was thinking about this all wrong. I thought Christmas would be ruined if I didn't get the things I wanted, but maybe Christmas is really about kindness and loving those around you and more than things. Loving those around you more than things. Maybe we need to spend some more time with those people who are there for us and less time thinking about ourselves. Maybe the reason for Christmas is something more.
Nope, Christmas is about stuff. How do you think I stay in business? Because everyone wants stuff. More stuff, fancier stuff, better stuff. Stuff. I love it.
So Christmas isn't about love and friendship?
Nope, now be a good capitalist and head home. You'll get your crap. And Justin did. The next morning, he woke up to that Sega Saturn. He never checked in to see if Lenny was released from Terminal B because he was too busy celebrating the true meaning of Christmas. Getting things. The end.
Yeah!
Excellent.
All right. Oh, my God. It was
I think we need another take of
okay.
The Icelandic line. If you can.
Sure.
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
I'm sorry, Greenlandic line.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that Greenlandic is so obscure that Google Translate doesn't even translate into it?
It was like 4 people speak it or something? Like, what's going on over there?
Yeah.
That's
just
wild.
Just the people who learned it in Georgia schools.
That's it.
So there we go.
All of 6th grade was about the Civil War and learning to speak Greenlandic.
No, it was about the war of northern aggression for
Yeah,
you guys.
That's true.
And
The Civil War part was like 2 days, and it was a half day.
Yeah.
right.
That was fantastic. It's pretty weird that we both independently wrote stories about how I need to get my shit together.
Well, no, that was about a child.
Okay.
You found the wrong meaning of Christmas.
Okay.
Because the correct meaning of Christmas is it's things.
It is things.
It's getting things. I think we can all agree that's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
So
Gumby?
thank you, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
You've helped us get things here.
Gumby, do you have any favorite Christmas memories?
Oh, man. Christmas memories.
Yeah.
Do I have one? I'm trying to think of like a dramatic one.
Do you have a least favorite Christmas memory?
Yeah.
Oh, I try to stay away from my family, so that's not really much of an issue anymore.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas. Oh, here's a funny one. When I was a kid, so I was similar. I wanted an Xbox for Christmas, original Xbox. And I got it. And then we were going to a condo in Florida. So we went to Florida for Christmas, and I had my Xbox. I'm like, cool. And I think it was like right at Christmas, so it was quote unquote cold. And the condo was set up on like a golf course because it's Florida, whatever, they do weird stuff. And people were outside in like full, like when you go to a ski resort, like you have like the reflective, super heavy coat, like for real cold, like this is actually cold.
Right.
People were fully dressed head to toe and that kind of stuff. And it was 67 degrees outside. And
That sounds right. Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is Florida, huh? This is how they do it. So I remember that's just since you put me on the spot, that was pretty funny. I'm like, I'm just in the house playing my Xbox and people are in like sledding gear.
Yeah.
And it's, back in Kentucky, that's nothing. That's just like October 2nd.
Oh,
it's
totally.
crazy. It's crazy that people actually voluntarily live there.
Florida?
Like that seems like a state that should be like a penal colony. Like everyone lives there because they are told you now live there. So
yeah,
we're going to put you in a home or you can go to Florida. I guess I'm going to Florida then.
These are your choices. I have noticed the snowbird culture is real. Like it's something I always heard about, but up here it's like, oh no, people actually do that. Some people when they get older, they flee to Florida this time of year.
Oh yeah. Unrelated to my job, I literally have multiple people who will be like, I'm going to be gone for the next 4 months. And they go to Florida and live in Florida for like 4 months out of the year.
Well, and you've now lived in Vermont for long enough to understand why people flee.
Oh yeah. This is second winter. And, we just moved into this new place 2 months ago. And I fucked up. No, it's a great place, but like there's way more snow here. There's way more snow. Oh my God. There's probably a foot outside right now.
The only weird thing is that they flee Vermont to the state that for sure will be the first to go full Mad Max at some point. Like there are other warm states, but they choose Florida of all of them.
Yeah.
So,
Mad Max with boats.
Yeah. Fan boat Mad Max.
Exactly.
Like Arizona and Nevada are right there. You could just do that instead,
Nathan, it's been a long time, many, many years since we've had a Christmas play on the Christmas special.
That's true.
But we finally did it again.
Well, not yet.
Well, we're about to do it.
We're about to do it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't know how this is going to turn out. But
that's true. It could go horribly.
Yeah.
It could go horribly. And joining us as an extra voice this year on the play. Actually, Gumby, we forgot to tell you. Can you read the narration as well? Because you have the fewest lines.
Yeah, I'll be the narrator.
See, this is it's already off the rails.
It's
we haven't even started yet.
Train wreck. It's a little baby Jesus train wreck. But thanks for joining us, the great Adam Gumby, former intern now.
That's what I was going to ask. I was an intern about 7 years ago. So do I have enough paid at this point? Or?
Yes. Give yourself a title. And, well.
Yeah, you get to name your title. He's CEO.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's Adam Better Than Roy Gumbert. That'll be my title.
There we go.
Oh, Roy's going to hear that. He's going to hear it, and he's going to...
Suck it, Roy. Ha!
Merry Christmas, buddy. All right. Let's do this thing. Here we go. The play this year is entitled... it's very self-centered, I realize that now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Justin's First Christmas in Vermont, subtitled Weird Northern Ways. It is technically, for anyone who may ask, my first Christmas in Vermont, because last year we came back to Nashville for Christmas. So this will be my first one here. And we begin. Diddle-a-doo, 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 diddle-a-doo. Jesus God, it is cold. Podcast dog number 2, can't you just shit in the house for a while? How the fuck do these people live this way? Yeah, you're right. They've never had Gus's fried chicken.
You had Gus's in Memphis, Tennessee.
Before. How could they be right in the head? Grease makes the brain go. Well, at least we'll have company soon. So nice of Nathan to come all the way to Vermont to celebrate Christmas with us. Oh, snap! That's him now. Nathan, thanks for coming, dude. So good to have you and the family here for our first Christmas in Vermont.
Hey, I brought you a bunch of stuff from the Swiss colony. You've got all sorts of log in here now.
Dude, you know me so well. Come inside. The family's all gathered around the fire.
Wow, you got yourself quite the bungalow here.
Just wait till you see the basement, dude.
What's in the basement? Will it kill me?
Just come and check it out. Welcome to the basement of Funkitude.
It's like the 70s and 80s met at a key party, and this is their bastard offspring. I can still smell that disco musk.
It rules, right?
What's back there? You've got a whole other basement behind this basement.
Yep, that's the basement. Come on, I'll show you. This thing here is the boiler. Makes no sense, costs a lot, runs on some sort of oil. Apparently, Vermonters like to heat their houses with 1800s technology.
Yeah, it probably takes a while for modern technology to get all the way up here.
Nathan takes a closer look at the boiler. He notices all the various styles and gauges. Suddenly, the boiler makes all sorts of loud, clangorous noises.
Whoa!
Don't worry, man. It does that to everybody. Maybe we can take a look at it tomorrow.
The dudes retire upstairs. We hear the voices of children singing Christmas carols and fade out. It's wild for the narrator to say that we're fading out, by the way. Just say it.
Yeah, I realized that the narrator and stage direction are kind of one thing, and so that was my fuck up. But great job, Gumby. Okay. The next day, if you would.
The next day.
That was a crazy dream about surfing the sewers with Raphael. Ah, Raph, your anger is your power. It is freezing in here. What is up with the stupid boiler? I'm going to go down and check it out.
Nathan walks downstairs into the basement/basement.
Damn, this really is a funky-ass basement.
Nathan approaches the boiler slowly. It begins to click and clack louder and louder as he gets closer. The boiler begins to physically shake. It clouder. No. It Jesus fucking Christ. It clatters louder and louder. Suddenly, a phasmic visage coalesces from the network of copper pipes surrounding the device. Universal healthcare for all. Free college. Expansions of unions. Nathan stumbles back. God, there's a lot of me in a row.
It's a lot of you. Yeah, it's a lot of you.
Edit that out. Oh, hello there, fellow member of the disappearing middle class. You smell Midwestern?
Yeah, Kansas City, Chiefs Kingdom forever. You know. I'm guessing you're native to the area?
I am Bernie Salmon, Vermont's own spirit of Christmas. You know, the proud Vermontiers have our own way of doing things around the holidays and all year long.
Is it not saying hello and complaining at town meetings?
The democratic spirit is alive and well here at Green Mountain State.
From what my friend tells me, between the cold, the standoffishness, and the lack of deep-fried menu items, this place sounds pretty terrible.
I'm glad you... Okay. I'm glad you brought Justin up. He's really got the wrong idea about the good people of this area.
Is that why you appeared to me, hoping I can help?
Well, I have to admit, I was hoping you might be able to convince him to take a second look. His southern culture is strong, stronger than he even realized, and his burgeoning pride for his backwards homeland is clouding his vision to the beauty and authenticity of New England.
It is backwards, I'll give you that, but it's going to take more than a talking fish to convince Justin of anything.
Come closer, my boy. Let me whisker these... Oh, Lord. What is that word?
Mustachioed.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Come closer, my boy. Let me whisper through these mustachioed fish lips my brilliant scheme. That afternoon.
Wow, I am shocked that a walk downtown took us through that much snow and that many assholes.
I don't know, man. Those people seemed okay. Maybe you're just too friendly?
Yeah, I have thought that. But fuck, like, why? Why can't everyone be exactly as I want them to be?
It's a mystery of the universe. Hey, can I show you something downstairs?
Sure, dude.
Nathan takes Justin downstairs to the boiler.
Okay, now, you know I don't usually go for stuff like this, but I need you to stand here and just believe.
Believe? Dude, put me in an airplane and I'm on the hotline to Jesus.
Yeah, no, this has nothing to do with actual God. This is something very different. So I came down here this morning and there was this fish.
Salmon?
Yeah, how'd you know?
What the fuck, dude? That was just a reference to Sushi Jackknife episode 55. No street salmon, remember?
Yeah, of course I remember. But what if I told you there was actually a real salmon?
Dude, I know weed is legal here, but how much have you smoked in the last 24 hours? People are getting really sick from smoking too much weed.
I'm not that high. There's a magic fish that came out of your boiler. Look, I'll call him, okay? Just hold on.
Okay, dude. I still think you should chill. Maybe this room is full of carbon monoxide or something. Always check your detector batteries.
Hey, Bernie! Bernie Salmon, come out here so my friend doesn't think I'm crazy.
There were a few faint clanks. Had bourbon chicken. No, hold on. No, had bourbon chicken in my throat. There are a few faint clanks from the boiler.
That's it, Bernie. Come on out. Show yourself.
A few more clanks, but they die away.
Damn it, get out here now, you socialist bottom feeder.
But there's nothing.
Dude, I don't judge you. We all know that I believe in all sorts of illogical bullshit. Come on, let's go upstairs and have a nice, peaceful brandy.
Okay, that sounds nice.
That night, Nathan sneaks back downstairs.
Bernie! Hey, Bernie, where are you?
There's an instant loud clanging from the boiler, and Bernie appears. Next to billionaire 1%. Americans pay for more prescription drugs than any other modern democracy. Free college for all, you rang?
Bernie, what the hell? Why didn't you appear when Justin was here earlier?
Oh, my apologies about that. You see, I'm bound by certain regulations. Because of Justin's lack of belief, I can't appear to him just yet.
Okay, well, how am I supposed to convince him he should give Vermont a chance then?
You'll need a magic salmon for that?
I mean, kinda. It would really help.
Listen, Nathan. What Justin needs is a healthy dose of the best thing from the Green Mountain State has to offer. The most glorious substance available in this frozen tundra.
You mean syrup, don't you?
Only God's own blood, sweat, and tears. Pure ambrosia. The sweetest and purest this earth has to offer.
Yeah, I get it. It's syrup, yeah.
If you didn't know, I'm talking about syrup.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Pump as pure Vermont maple syrup into that boy as you can, and he's bound to see me.
He's bound to see what a diabetic coma feels like.
And with that, Bernie disappears back into the ether. The next day.
You know, despite the fact that I hate it here, and I do hate it here, sometimes I still wake up with a heart full of song.
Yeah, that's great, whatever.
Dude, did you sleep at all? I know the guinea pigs tried to cuddle with you.
Yeah, there's so snuggly. No, it's not that. You know what I need? I need a big hearty breakfast. I need like sausage and home fries and...
Don't say grits. They don't have them here, and the biscuits might as well be an aborted fetus of wheat.
No, never grits. Pancakes. That's what I need. I feel like Paul Bunyan about to go out and rope his ox or whatever it was that Paul Bunyan did. Anyway, I need pancakes and I need them fast.
Okay, no worries. They have those here in droves. Let's go to the diner.
At the diner.
You know, this is the one thing they get right up here. I mean, it isn't Waffle House, but it'll do.
So where are you ordering? I have to get some syrup in me. Are you going to have pancakes too?
Sure, dude. I don't mind. But I gotta say, this is weird for you. I mean, you're pretty health conscious. All that sugar.
You know, maybe it's the chill in the air or the smell of the evergreens or the scent of wood smoke. I don't know. I just have to have pancakes. I'm pancake crazed.
Fair enough.
I bet I can eat more pancakes than you.
You're on.
The server passed by the table. Nathan reaches out and grabs her wrist.
You serve real Vermont maple syrup here, don't you?
The server, wide-eyed, nods in approval.
Oh, thank God.
Nathan and Justin stuffed themselves with soggy pancakes.
I've eaten 7 pancakes, and you've only had 6. We gotta shovel that last one down. Come on. If you don't, we're doing maple syrup shots.
Dude, I'm dying over here. You win. I give up.
1 more.
If I die in this diner, it will be because of you.
Justin packs in one last pancake.
All right. Great job. So to top it all off, maple syrup shots. What?
Nathan motions to the server, who is at the ready with a tray of shot glasses filled to the brim with maple syrup.
Maple shots! Maple shots for everyone!
This is extremely odd behavior for you. The syrup, the enthusiasm, what's going on?
It's Vermont, man. Get into it. Feel the Mont. Woo!
Nathan and Justin down shot after shot of maple syrup.
My hands are so sticky and I can feel it in my eyeballs.
Okay, that should do it then. Let's go.
The bill?
I prepaid.
You can prepay at a diner?
Yeah, sure. Just walk fast.
Back in the basement.
Dude, why are we down here again?
Just... Okay, I need you to have some faith. You know I'm not insane. This is for your own good. So stay with me here. Bernie Salmon, come out. Please say something about universal healthcare and materialize before us. We believe, Bernie. We feel you.
The boiler makes a few noises, slowly increasing in intensity, then dying away.
Between the pancakes and the paganism, I don't feel so good.
Maybe chanting will help. Start chanting. Justin, do you feel the burn?
I feel the heartburn.
No, inside of you. Do you feel the burn?
I mean, the heartburn is inside of me.
In your fucking heart, you goofy bastard.
I feel the burn.
Good. Say it with me.
I
feel the burn. I feel the burn. I feel the burn.
I feel the burn. I feel the burn.
The boiler jumps, jives, jangles, and heaves. Pipes blow out from all sides and cling to the ground. Boiling hot water and steam burst forth. Bernie Salmon appears.
Justice for the 99%!
Whoa! Holy shit! I told you!
Justin, I can sense your maple syrup levels. They are perhaps the highest I've seen in decades. Are you ready to give Vermont a chance this Christmas?
Are you Jewish?
In Vermont, all religions. I'm a giant talking fish. Not good enough for you?
You're a giant Jewish talking fish, but whatevs.
My beliefs and my existence as a giant ethereal fish, protected under the United States Constitution, guide me toward one goal. I am the spirit of the holidays in Vermont. While this great state, once part of Canada and once its own country, built the 14th state to join the Union, has given me so much in the way of its incredible scenery, maple products, Champ the Lake Monster, the Church Street Marketplace, and handcrafted cheeses. You have resisted its embrace? Why?
In a word, grits.
Grits? Well, I don't know what to say.
Not to worry, my silly southern friend. Guess what I found at Hannaford's this morning?
Nathan presents Justin with a large canister of grits. They aren't groceries, but they sure are good.
The supermarket had these?
They did.
That's a relief.
Now, Justin, can your heart be complete? Can you weather the harsh winters for the promise of mild summers? And during those harsh winters, can you find joy inside yourself for the holiday season?
I mean, I could use a decent movie theater, about 20 degrees of additional ambient temperature, and less corned beef hash on everything.
Justin.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Thank God, now I can go throw up these pancakes.
Hooray! Ooh, the age of oligarchs is coming to a close. The masses will rise up in opposition and say no more to $7 minimum wage, no more to Citizens United, no more to tax breaks for the rich and the corporations. This is our revolution.
Swim, Bernie, swim!
And so Bernie swam through all the copper boil pipes in the house, bringing warmth, Christmas cheer, and the faint smell of maple. Then Bernie swam his magical way through all the pipes in the neighborhood, then the town, and then all through the great state of Vermont.
Merry Christmas! But if he's a fish, how did he survive? Because there's not any water anywhere.
The end.
Great job, guys. Oh shit, that was fun. Great job. And I didn't read your punch up prior to this on purpose, and it was great.
Which punch up?
There were several.
Any punch up?
No, you did. You improved many of the lines, so that was great.
I punched.
And Gumby, your Bernie Salmon is fucking.
That's
next level.
That's the dream right there.
I'm just trying to think of which Hanna-Barbera character he is. I just can't. Is it the Martian guy, maybe, or maybe Snagglepuss?
Exit stage left.
There is an element of Snagglepuss to Bernie Sanders.
But that's just how he talks, though. I'm not even doing it.
No, I know.
It's not even a thing. It's part of his deal.
Love that, man. That's great.
That was great. Oh my god, the first Christmas play-in has to be like 10 years almost.
What was the last one?
The first one was the last one.
Yeah, we've only done one.
What was it?
Tuba Man Saves Christmas was the first one. And we kind of did the same process for that. And then a lot of ideas came through over the years. And I never felt like any of my ideas were good enough to write. And in fact, I had like 2 ideas prior to this. And I jettisoned both of those. And I was like, write what you know, dumbass. Write what you know.
That you hate the state you live in.
You know magical catfish?
I do know that, yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm excited for that local grocery store reference in there. That'll be
Hannaford. Yeah, it's a real thing.
I've never heard of it. I mean, it's not in
Why
South,
would you? Why would you?
Yeah.
You probably have Kroger like a real person.
We do have Kroger's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kroger's specifically.
You go Krogering, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, that's great. We've had our story. We've reminisced with the Swiss colony.
Mm-hmm.
So much we've gone through this Christmas already.
That's it. Yeah.
And I can't think of a better way to, I don't know. Are we wrapping up? We wrapping ourselves up?
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought we were going to watch Die Hard 2.
Oh, shit. That is on the list, by the way.
That's probably a next Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that one takes place at Christmas. I don't even remember.
It's on an airplane.
You know what?
That I remember.
It takes place at Christmas in here.
Yeah,
and that's really what matters, is right in here.
I'll say this, Gremlins is technically a Christmas movie.
And a good movie.
Well,
yeah.
We're getting a little out of control.
This is
here
the
with
only
Christmas
time I
movie
get
thing.
to feel this way. Gumpy's here. Now somebody who likes these kinds of movies can be on my side.
If it takes place during the holiday season, it can be considered a Christmas movie.
I mean, I guess that's fair enough. Do Gremlins celebrate Christmas?
They celebrate in general.
Just always.
Yeah,
they're
just
always
live life.
celebrating.
Yeah, they love life.
They love
Okay.
life. They love life.
Yep.
Speaking of Christmas movies, this was unplanned, but we did watch A Christmas Story last night.
You watched A Christmas Story last night?
Last night.
I didn't know anyone watched it aside from the 48 hours it's on nonstop on TBS.
I know. I love that TBS does that kind of stuff. That's how I watch Dumb and Dumber like 12 times in a row.
Uh-huh.
That movie, and my wife hates it, and I kind of get it. I like it enough, but watching it, I'm like, the pitch and the tone of this film is nightmarish in places. You got witches popping up. You got bandits trying to attack your home, and all you have to fight them off is a BB gun.
A kid wants a gun for Christmas to shoot people.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to shoot Bad Bart and his posse, I suppose. It's a horrifying thing to watch, and their family is like way more dysfunctional than I remembered.
Oh yeah, it's very. So the scene that always hurts me watching it is the scene where the little brother will not eat the food.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes,
it's the worst parenting scene of any movie of all time. Like, he doesn't want to eat. Just encourage him to go face first into the plate for the rest of his life. That's a great way to do things. Yeah,
be mommy's little piggy.
Yeah,
be mommy's little. How do little piggies eat? It's
going to be a fun conversation for his therapist someday.
You know what's funny? I didn't, because I only saw that movie on TBS as a kid, so half paying attention. I only remember like the tongue on the pole, which is also a pretty fucked up
scene
if you think about it. I did not realize the movie takes place in like the 40s or whatever.
It does. Yeah,
I had no idea.
Back when it was okay to shoot people with BB guns.
Yeah, I guess it was fine back
on
then.
the reg. Yeah, it was different time. different time.
And
so.
they did an updated version of it, a Christmas
Yeah, it takes
story.
place in the 60s.
Yeah, exactly. And so now Ralphie is all grown up and
shooting hippies with a BB gun.
Yeah, I think so. Oh shit! I pulled my cable out. One sec.
Oh,
I can hear him though if your cable's out.
Oh no, it's not that cable. It's
that was
the music cable.
That was irresponsible of you.
It was. I did have a mouse down here. There's been a big mouse theme this year, but I actually have had 2 mice in this basement in the last couple of weeks.
Did any of them talk to you?
Hammy did a little bit. I named him Hammy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I released him into the snow.
Was that named after a pig or a hamstring?
It was named after a Swiss colony ham.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just said ham on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it was named after almost food.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
It was also how he tasted. Just a little hammy.
Just a little. Little hammy.
So Nathan wrote us an original song this year, which I believe is in you said country and western tradition?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. Excellent. Well, here it is.
Now, quite the segue.
Thank you. It's not playing, so
No.
It wasn't that good of a segue. And now I can't find it. Oh, we're doing so good, you guys.
Edit this all out, no problem.
Yeah.
Or leave it all in. Be even funny.
There it is.
Double it up.
Double it up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Santa, it's entitled.
So you think that you have heard every story about Santa's sleigh, but here's the thing you don't know that he goes through each Christmas day. See, the earth is one big sphere, and it's mighty hard to go all around in one night and reach every corner of the globe. The fastest man has traveled is a speed that would astound, but Santa has him beat 3,000 times the speed of sound. Hold on, Santa, you're going way too fast. His brain just may explode, but I hope his foot stays on the gas. If he slows down now, he may not die, but Christmas would be ruined for you and for I.
Bad grammar.
They say that Santa's magic. I guess that must be true. 231 times faster than a jet. No thank you. Now I'm just a simple man, but I think I say it best when I say that no one man should ever try to test the limits human beings can stand while they're in flight. With all that praying he must get done, it really is a holy night. Hold on, Santa, why don't you just outsource? There's 200,000 Amazon drivers to shorten up your course. You could call on UPS, FedEx would help out too. Then you might not die by exploding into a ball of goo. Guitar solo!
Yeah!
Sorry about that.
Yeah!
I guess the lesson here, it's a simple one indeed. When you open up your gifts, think about Santa's speed. He's faster than a comet and the rotation of the earth. How much are his sweatshop toys really worth? Hold on, Santa, you're going way too fast. His brain just may explode, but I hope his foot stays on the gas. If he slows down now, he may not die, but Christmas will be ruined for you and for I.
There's nothing else. I wanted to make you pause.
I was waiting to see if there was
I
anything
didn't know
else.
what was happening.
That was great, Nathan. Round
There
of
we go.
applause, man. Round of applause.
That's our new Christmas song. I think Mariah Carey should cover it
Yeah.
and make me rich.
I
So
love
there we
it.
go. That's all I ask for.
His foot on the gas. I love that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cover of a Johnny Cash song about astronauts, but just changed up a little bit. But it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah.
Legitimately, it's good.
There is not a gas in Santa's sleigh, most likely. So that is a fallacy of the song. But here we are.
Oh my God. Well, that brings the 2024 Sushi Jackknife Christmas special to a close, everybody. Want to thank the fabulous, I'm not going to say the one thing you said, but I will call you the CEO, Adam Gumby.
What was the other thing he said?
Yeah, what was it? I need you to remind me.
What was it?
I'm not going to say it.
No, that was so long ago. I can't remember what it was.
I have loyalty and fealty in my life, and
I don't know. It's your efforts, so you should just say it one time, and maybe I'll remember.
Just one time.
I could do that, but I'm not gonna.
No, just real quick.
Just quote unquote edit it out.
Sushi Jackknife. Bye. No, not really. My thanks to my good friend Nathan. Merry Christmas. This time of year for you. Merry Christmas, Gumby.
Happy Hanukkah to our Jewish friends.
Happy Hanukkah to our Jewish friends, Bernie Salmon included.
Bernie Salmon, yep.
Yeah. Yep.
And let's say it all together for real this time. Merry Christmas and
Sushi Jackknife. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bam, 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 bam. Right?
This old-time radio program was originally aired live, long before the advent of high fidelity.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Bam, 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 bam. Right?